Brief history of T. Awad Echevarria Elementary School. In celebration of its 83rd founding anniversary and 25th renaming anniversary held on February 13, 2015. Our country's educational system has undergone stages of development in the field of formal education. Before the Spaniards came, it was unstructured since most of them taught on how to survive and live. During the regime, it underwent major changes when they introduced to us, Filipinos, a formal education that was religion-oriented, controlled, and only for wealthy people, ilustrados. Though it was really a tough struggle to earn such educational venture at that time, perhaps it can be thanked in return for we created heroes of our own to revolt against their suppression. When Americans came, it ended the Spanish regime and brought us an education that was free for all schoolchildren and adults as well. Early 1930 has foretold the preliminary establishment of an informal primary institution known as Lapande Primary School, pioneered by the sisters of Don Julian Rodriguez, a Congress representative, 1934-1935, under American-sponsored government. However, it did not prosper, hence the condition of the place was unfavorable to establish an institution of learning and of the availability of the latter to teach. Further, because of the expansion of plantation, Abaca, it was displaced and finds another location to continue. In 1932, due to his great desire to educate his children, relatives and community, Moro Lapidan, Lampa, offered a 1-hectare lot for a sole purpose of having a permanent school site. Thus, our school was recognized as one of the institutions established prior to the cityhood of Davao in 1936. However, it was also a difficult time of struggle and maintain a formal institution of learning since two great wars broke. It faced major problems and apparently, it was destroyed because it was used as Japanese camps. In 1946, Lapande Primary School was reopened to the public, and on the same year, it was renamed as Mandug Primary School, which was under the Davao Central District. Then, years later, it was recognized as Mandug Elementary School, MES, offering complete elementary, primary and intermediate classes, but it was only in 1953 that the first graduation exercises took place. In 1952, spouses Don Ramon and Dona Teodora de Echevarria, a wealthy Aboriginal settler in the place, added another 1-hectare lot to the school site since numbers of school children were increasing. The school gained a distinction being a mother school when it annexed two extension schools on its operation, namely, Fatima Primary School, now Fatima Elementary School, in the sitio of Marag, of which until now it is operational, and San Pedro Primary School turns to be as San Pedro Elementary School, in the sitio of Uyon, but unfortunately, it was closed due to insurgency problems in mid-1980s. In 1973, the influx of settlers in place due to the establishment of plantations brought by wealthy people also brought growing numbers of school entrants. Moreover, increasing numbers of graduates, thus a secondary institution of learning was established called Mandug Barangay Development High School, and it was pioneered and managed by the late Awad V. Pana, who was then the elementary school principal of Mandug Elementary School. In 1990, for almost 40 years of existence as Mandug Elementary School, it divided and renamed on behalf of its respective donors. However, what was the smooth transition resulted in locational conflict in both schools, and, in 1994, it was resolved through exchanging of names of the latter institutions, namely, Lampa Lapidan Elementary School, being the mother school, and T. Awad Echevarria Elementary School, being the daughter school, and these names used until the present time. Excerpts from written historical accounts of Mr. Wada Pana, principal, and from the unpublished book, Tracing the Roots. The History of Mandug Elementary School, its division and renaming, May 2014, authored by Delmar C. Campomanes, LPT, M.A.